Today I'm going to show you how we can use something called Eurlex with alignment. First of all, we type Eurlex into a Google search and click on the first hit, and we will come here. This is European law, lex, from the Latin, access to European law. And this is the home page. Note we've landed on the English page, but we could, if we wanted, to switch to the Portuguese version. I'm actually going to use the English, so I'll go back to it. Now, we can search European legislation in this box, and I'm going to search for windscreen wiper. I'm going to imagine we're doing a translation to do with cars or car parts. So I search. The search shows a number of documents that contain the term windscreen wiper. Now, this one is the one I'm going to choose. It's called Directive 2007/46 European Community. We click on it, and then we can see the text. At the top, we see the languages the document is available in. Now remember, for aligning, we need an English text, in this case, and a Portuguese text. So I can come here and I can choose something called multilingual display and see English and Portuguese, or whatever language pair we need, but we need text in two languages. Now what we'll see is we have the document available in two languages. And if we scroll down, we'll see that this, in a way, is already aligned. Now it will either be perfectly aligned or close to being perfect, though we still have to check that. Something else, there is also the document number here. That's called the CELEX number, which we can also use to search. Now, what we're going to do is copy this text, and then we're going to copy it into Excel, paste it into Excel, and there we will get just the English text and just the Portuguese text, and then we'll have two texts to do an alignment. So, to copy, just start copying the relevant part, then I'm going to hold Shift down and slide this all the way down to the bottom, which is quite a long document. And I'll just click on the last bit, and now I've selected everything. So I'm going to copy this by pressing Ctrl+C. Then I'm going to open up Excel, and I'm going to make a new document in Excel, and just make that a little bit bigger to be clearer. Now, if I right-click in the first cell, I have an option of pasting like this or pasting like this. Let's see which is better. If I click on the first one, we can see I'm just going to make this a bit bigger, and I'm going to make this a bit bigger, and perhaps just make the text a bit easier to read. What we can see is we have the text in two columns, one for each language. And if we scroll down, and just go down a bit here, we'll see that the document remains aligned. We would actually have to go through the whole document to check that, but because I'm making a video, we'll presume for now that it is okay. Let's just save this as a document. So I will save as, let me put it here, I'll put it here for now. Now, this is a directive, which is Directive 2007 number 46, and this text was in English and Portuguese. So I will save the document like that. So now the document is saved. What I can now do is delete this column. So we just have the English text, so I'm going to save this. I'll just remove the PT here. Now I want to save the Portuguese text, but we just have English. But if I press Ctrl Z, I can get the Portuguese back, and I'll click here and just delete the English text. Now I just have the Portuguese text. So I'll change that to PT. And that is how I've now got two Excel texts. I can come over here in MemoQ to Live Docs, and I can run an alignment, add alignment pair. I can select the source document. Let me see, I think it was... I now have to unfortunately remember where I saved the text, which I cannot remember, so let me just check. I've saved them in there, okay. Mac Home Documents. Well, I have shown that in a video already. Basically, I would then take the documents and align them. Actually, I do have a couple here which I'll use just to show. If I wanted to align Portuguese and English, I could open this document, then I could open the English equivalent, and then ask MemoQ carry out the aligning process, and then I could open this up, and then I could check that the aligning has worked. In another video we'll show some other aspects of aligning in Dualex.